Happy holidays. It's Christmas, baby. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Kendall. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I make all things videos, makeup, life, beauty. So if that's your thing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you've been here, hi, I love you. Thanks for coming back. Today, we're doing all things holiday gift guide for her. For her. For her. Okay, let's get in the holiday spirit and go over some gifts that you can get your lady or yourself. And don't you worry, this is not a video of just makeup. So if you're not interested in makeup or you're not a makeup girly, then go ahead and scroll forward. I'm going to try to put a time below as well as break up the video for you. So if makeup's not your thing, feel free to just skip through this section. I'm going to start with makeup though. Just for reference, I'm recording this the day after Thanksgiving, and can we just... He's in a turkey coma. It's fine. I'm going to be going over a lot of makeup products today, a lot of products in general. So stay with me. I'm going to link everything you need down below. So do not stress, girl, okay? I'm going to give you some higher price items as well as lower price items for those who are on a budget or looking to not spend that much. But if you want to splurge, I have some splurge items as well. So let's just hop right into it. I'm going to be starting with eye products, okay? So if you're looking for a more expensive eye product to get your girl or yourself, I highly suggest getting the Benefit Brow, okay? This is one of the top brow products in the market, I think. So you really can't go wrong with this. It's just making sure you get the right color. If you don't know anything about makeup, you almost want to match your eyebrow color to the color of your roots of your hair. So for me, it's very, very dark. You want to match it to the roots of your hair. The brow pencil and the gel go for around $26 each, I believe. I'll throw up some photos of it, of course, just in case I'm a little bit off. But honestly, it's one of the best brow products that you could possibly buy. So in my opinion, it's worth the money if you have that kind of money to spend. Now, if you're looking for a more cheaper product, I highly, highly, highly suggest anything NYX related to eyebrow products. So for me, I have the eyebrow pencil, I have the eyebrow pen, and then I have the eyebrow glue. Let me show you. The eyebrow pencil looks like this, and it comes with both ends. So one end is going to be the brow product, which is a little pencil, and then the other end is your spoolie. The eyebrow pen is one of my new favorite products that I've added to my collection. It looks like this. Again, you want to get these in the colors of your roots of your hair. And this is just a very fine tipped pen that you use to draw on your eyebrows. I do it in a bunch of my videos, so if you want to see how I do it, feel free to scroll through my channel. But in addition to that, you could get the eyebrow glue as well. This is just the eyebrow glue that comes on a little spoolie like this. And I've been really, really liking this product. And right now for the holiday season, they're selling it in a little pack, so you can get all three at a discounted price. Highly recommend getting that while it's at a discount. Now let's talk mascara. A higher end mascara that I cannot suggest enough is the Bad Gal Mascara by Benefit. I promise I'm not just going to talk about Benefit today, but they do have my favorite mascara. The Bad Gal Mascara just makes your lashes look so dang big and luscious and beautiful. And oh, you could just eat them. They're so delicious. But he's dreaming over there. That just scared the poop out of me. Benefit Bad Gal Mascara, 10 out of 10 recommend. If you're looking for a more cheaper option, let me give you a, if you can hear him barking in the background, I'm so sorry. He's going crazy. Okay, we're good. If you're looking for a more affordable mascara, I'll give you this one. It's the most affordable mascara on the market, okay? This is the Essence Princess Lash Mascara. I'm not sure if it'll focus, but this is what she looks like, okay? She's a green tube in the Essence area of Ulta. This is maybe, I think is it $5? It's very, very cheap. I'll put the price up on the screen for you. Honestly, this mascara is pretty comparable to Bad Gal. You can just tell a quality difference between the two. So just look out for that, but it's not like this is bad quality at all. Let's talk loose setting powders. Now, my favorite all-time loose setting powder is the Laura Mercier powder. It does wonders, okay? Everyone talks about Huda Beauty, but I like Laura Mercier better. I feel like it's less cakey on the skin, and it honestly has such a blurring effect that it's pretty comparable to Huda Beauty, but a little less heavy on the skin. So if you want like a lighter one, or you just want to get your girl a good setting powder that's not I don't know, you just feel like spoiling the girl. I highly recommend the Laura Mercier setting powder. Now, if you need something cheaper, let me get you onto this, girl. The Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder, this stuff I wear daily and it does wonders, okay? It sets my under eyes so well. Highly suggest. I use this in all my videos as well, so plenty of you probably are not new to this for me, but highly recommend this too, and it lasts forever because look at how deep this is. Do you see how deep this is? There is so much product in there. So 10 out of 10 recommend. Eyeshadow palettes. So my two palettes that I'm going to recommend. The higher one being the new Bailey Sarian and Melt Cosmetics palette. You can find this on the Melt Cosmetics website. This palette is 10 out of 10. I highly suggest for those of you who have a girl in your life that's a little on the edgy side because this palette is absolutely stunning. The pigment is unreal and there's zero fallout. Boys, if you're watching this, you won't know what any of that means, but trust me, if she's a little edgy or she likes the dark colors, you're going to want to get this for her. As you can see, the packaging is all leather. She is super sexy. Look at the inside of this. I did do a full review of this collection, so if you're interested, you can see that as well. But these are the colors we're working with. They're absolutely stunning. And they are on the edgier side because you have the grays, the dark black, and some of the shimmers. But the reds, oh my god. The reds are amazing. Or just buy her the whole collection. Let's talk affordable makeup palette that could be used for every day. I got my hands on the Morphe 18 CT Matte Essentials palette. This palette is good for the everyday girls who like the browns and a couple of shimmer colors. I actually got this palette so I could throw out my Jaclyn Hill palette that is highly expired. So it's about time I say goodbye to her, even though I love her dearly and I use her every day, but I'm starting to have allergic reaction. I'm sorry, let me just not ramble about that. Anyway, this is the Morphe palette. Let me tell you, Morphe's upgrading their packaging as well. So this is super like chic looking to me, super clean and modern, but this is the color range that comes in this palette. It is super everyday friendly. So you have all of your like neutral colors over here, some of your like darker shades like the grays to get those cool tones. So this is definitely a good palette for the cool toned girls. This one is super affordable too, so can't recommend this one enough. Let's talk about concealers now. So concealers, you know, you have to play with some to figure out what kind of formulas you like because some are full coverage, some are a little lighter. So you kind of have to do what's right for you. But if you're shopping for somebody, I highly recommend the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is a concealer that went viral and everyone's obsessed with it. And you can't go wrong gifting this to somebody because the coverage is great, the long wear is great, and it's super affordable. So cannot go wrong with that concealer. If you're looking to spend a little bit more money on concealer, I highly suggest the Tarte Creamy Concealer. It's more of a higher end product. I like the creamy one over just the regular tape shape or shape tape because the creamy it blends more smoothly for me. But if you want something that's more tacky, then stick with the shape tape. But those two concealers, they're almost dupes of each other in my opinion. Okay, let's talk liquid contour slash bronzer. So for a higher end one, I highly suggest the Rare Beauty one. That one you can get at Sephora or just online on the Rare Beauty website. But her liquid foundation slash bronzer and her blush are two of the most recommended products that I can give you if your girl is into heavy face makeup. If she's not, then I would skip these ones for her. But the liquid the liquid bronzer is honestly one of the best out there. I've only used it a handful of times, but I've loved it every time I used it. So can't recommend that enough. As well as for the cheaper option, I highly suggest just the LA Girl concealer in a darker shade. I've been using this for months and months and months for a more affordable option. And let me tell you, you only need a little of this. It goes a long way. I've had this all year long and I still have half the tube left. So highly suggest this product as well. Just make sure you're getting a tone that's good for your undertones. So if you're more warm or more cool, make sure you choose a color that works because this one is a little warm for me and it just totally makes me look very, very, very tan, which is good, but it doesn't match my normal skin tone, if you know what I'm saying. But this product, I recommend it, honestly. Now let's talk about liquid blush. As I said before, the Rare Beauty liquid blush looks like this. Their bronzer also looks like this as well. The liquid blush is phenomenal. You only need a little bit. It'll last you forever. It's worth every penny, okay? If you need to go to Ulta, you're Ulta girly, I highly suggest getting the Tarte Man Eater liquid blush. I got a little tiny sample of this and I am blown away by it. It's super light. It's not too heavy on the skin and it blends like a dream, okay? I cannot recommend this enough. The Man Eater is one of the best products that Tarte has come out with this year. So highly, highly, highly recommend. If you need a more affordable option, I recommend going towards Milani's liquid blush. Their liquid blush has never done me wrong. I used to use it a few years ago, and honestly, I was always happy with the product. It blends super nice, and the finished product is honestly, I think it's great. It's just as good as, well, I won't say that. It's not as good as the other two products I showed you, but it is comparable. Moving on to some powder products again, let's talk about some bronzers and blush. So for bronzers, the more higher end bronzer I couldn't recommend enough is the Benefit Huda bronzer. That bronzer is one of the classics, one of the OG bronzers for prestige brands, and it never fails to produce. So honestly, I have a little duo here. They don't sell this duo anymore. I got this as a holiday set, I think last year. She's well loved, well used. Their bronzer is phenomenal as well as the blush. So I'm just going to go ahead and recommend the bronzer and blush together. The Benefit, you cannot go wrong with this, okay? Your girl will love you because I feel like this is a bronzer and blush that you never buy yourself because you're like, oh my God, I don't want to spend that kind of money on a bronzer or blush. Buy it for her. She will literally love you forever. Or you'll love yourself forever. Now, for those of you who watch my videos often, don't come for me because these are in every single video I film. I love them. We're loyal to each other. It's going to be the affordable option of bronzer and blush, the NYX Butter Melt Duo. Okay, this is the Buttermelt Bronzer, the Buttermelt Blush. Let me show you. The Buttermelt Bronzer, hello, can we focus? The Buttermelt Bronzer, as you can see, she is loved. I'm going through her, but it takes a while to go through these because they're so pigmented, you don't need a lot to go a long way. I use these in all my videos. I won't go too much into it. But let me just show you the blush too in case you're new to my channel. I'll set you onto these. This is the blush. As you can see, I barely got through her. She has a little bit of shimmer to her, which I like that as well. This stuff, you do not need to dip your brush in more than like a little boop. That's all you need. And she will cover your both cheeks, girl. Okay, so highly recommend, super affordable as well. Let's talk about lips. For lip liner, I highly suggest the Charlotte Tilbury lip liners. I think you cannot go wrong with them. They perform magically every single time. They're just a little pricey. So if you can't afford that, or that's a little bit too much, you can't really you can't see yourself spending that on a lip liner, girl, because I get it. I lose mine all the time, and I'm like, I'm not going to lose a $20 lip liner. You're crazy. More affordable option, and if you lose them all the time like me, girl, I would go with the NYX lip liner because these puppies, they perform. They perform, okay? I struggle with making a lip last. That's just me. Maybe I just need to retouch more or talk less. But the NYX lip liner will go on beautifully. As long as it's sharpened, it will go on like cream butter. Also, I want to mention, honorable mention, Juvia's Place lip liners are so damn creamy. Highly suggest getting your hands on those too. I have it in brown. I like to pair it with a nude. They perform so good. I feel like they do come off more quickly than others. So disclaimer there. If you're a retouch girl, I suggest you get that because honestly, they look beautiful and they go on so nice and smooth. Moving into lipstick, I really can't recommend any other lipsticks right now because it's been a minute since I've wore anything but gloss. But I do want to mention the Bailey Sarian collection again because like I'm wearing right now is her red lipstick that she just came out with in the Fatally Yours 2 collection. I do want to mention her because she is absolutely beautiful. Obviously been used, but look at the details on that. It did have a little like BNS on the top of it, but she's absolutely stunning. And so far I've been yapping and she hasn't moved a bit. So highly recommend any of her lipsticks she came out with. Moving on to lip gloss because I am a lip gloss girl through and through. I just love a good gloss. And there's just something about the like movement of putting on a gloss, you know? It just brings the femininity to you. But let's talk about it. So, if you want a clear gloss that you just want to like apply here and there, I usually go for the ColourPop, um, just the ColourPop gloss. They have a clear one that I like to use, and that looks good even on just like your natural face with no makeup and you just need a little something on your lips, or topping any other color on your lip, or you just want a little gloss on with your makeup. 10 out of 10 recommend that. It's affordable. It'll last you a while. I can't recommend enough the ColourPop So Juicy. This is the new lip gloss that they came out with. It's one that you pump. I don't know if it will focus, but it's the one you pump like that. It's very similar to the Tarte one that just came out, and that's going to be my more expensive recommendation is the Tarte. Or no, it's not even Tarte. No, it is Tarte. It is Tarte. Tarte came out with one just like this, and NYX Cosmetic came out with the fat lip. So I highly recommend any of those. Honestly, they all were the same to me in my opinion. I know, I'm sorry, but they all were the same. So why not get the cheaper one? You know what I'm saying? Moving on to eyeliners. I don't have either of these right now because I just ran out of eyeliner actually. I just want to recommend the Urban Decay eyeliner. They have fantastic eyeliners that don't really budge if you get the waterproof ones. Those ones are 10 out of 10. They have the creamy ones. I'll have to look if they have liquid ones, but I've only used their creamy eyeliners, and honestly, I love them. I love the way they perform because you can just draw them on or you can smudge them. So I love one that you can kind of have more than one use for. If you want a cheaper option, I'm a liquid liner girly, so I'm all about the e.l.f. liquid lining pen. Liquid line eyelining. Hold on, let me try this again. I'm all about the e.l.f. eyeliner pen, liquid pen, whatever it's called. I'll put it on the screen. But this has been my go-to for the past like year and a half because she does not budge on my face at all. I work in it, I sweat in it, and it does not budge at all. If you're looking for a good waterline pencil, I'm only going to suggest the Urban Decay Waterproof Waterline 24/7 Wear Waterline pencil. That was a mouthful, but that's the only one I'm going to recommend because you don't need anything but that, because it's the only thing I found that will not come out and down here on my eye on me. So I'm only suggesting that one. Another product that I will only suggest one for is the Duo Lash Glue with the green label. That is the only lash glue I will use. It's the only lash glue that lasts me forever, all day long, through sweat, tears, and blood probably. But the Duo Lash Glue is she's my best friend, honestly. We've been through so much together. Speaking of lashes, let's go into lashes. So I have two recommendations. The one is any full lash. It doesn't have to be this one right here, but any wispy full lash. Usually I like to go for the demi wispies for an everyday wear, but you can go for the full lash as well. I will put a couple of options around the screen because lashes are something that is it's personal preference. Some people like a very light lash, some people like a heavy lash. So kind of pay attention to your girl and what she wears, or yourself, or if you want to try new ones. Now, if you're looking for a cheaper option, I highly recommend you find a style that you like and then you go over to Amazon and you search that style lash on Amazon because they have the best lash deals, okay? I get a full set like this. How many come in here? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I got 14 pairs of lashes. These last me a while because I do reuse lashes, but these last me forever, and I think this only cost me $7 or $8. So honestly, the best bang for your buck is to go on Amazon and buy the full sets of lashes. Let's talk about taking makeup off. My favorite high-end product is the makeup removing balm. It takes your makeup off completely, and then it just makes a perfect, I don't know, it just makes me feel more clean when I go in with my face wash to wash my face. So I highly recommend the IT Cosmetics Face Cleansing Balm if you're looking for a higher end one. If you're looking for a more affordable product, I highly recommend the Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. I have the jumbo one. It comes in a smaller size too, but this is just as good. It takes the makeup right off and gets you ready to cleanse your face. Also, on the topic of cleansing your face, I highly suggest you get the reusable face cloths. I use these to remove my makeup and they work wonders. So you can buy the little circles, which these are also good to apply toner with in my opinion. And then I also have the bigger sheets. This is the makeup eraser. So this one actually helps take your makeup off too with just water. So the makeup erasers are really nice. They come in a couple of different sizes, I believe, and packs of 3, or they used to come in packs of 3. The makeup erasers are fantastic, but if you just want the reusable ones, there's these nice little circle ones. They're kind of like, they're very, very soft. So highly recommend both of those. Something I just got into is the high frequency wands, and they do actually work if you're consistent with them. I got the new Derma Professional high frequency wand set. This one I got on Amazon. I don't trust TikTok. Okay, I don't trust TikTok, so don't buy it off of there because I don't know how legitimate it is. I just don't want you to hurt yourself, okay? Just remember this is high frequency, so you definitely want to look up a tutorial of how to use this. If you guys want to see how I personally use it on my acne and problem areas, I will gladly make a video for you. I'm not an esthetician, but I did get some guidance from one of how to use this. It comes with the thing that makes it function, and then it comes with a bunch of different options to put into it. So a couple of the different things that I have is it comes with this brush, which is really good for hair growth. So you just brush it through your hair. You don't want to do it wet. Oh my God, do not do it wet, girl. It comes with that one for your hair. And then it comes with this one, which is more rounded. And this is for underneath your eyes and next to your nose and more of those like creased areas that are kind of harder to get to. Comes with this head. It's kind of like just a little bulb. This one is for big areas like your whole face if you're looking to do your whole face. It also comes with a curved one, so you can do your chin, your neck, and any big areas like your shins that are curved. This one helps with that. And then this is the one that I use every other day. This is for spot treatments, so any acne that I have or just any blemishes, I zap it with this. And then lastly, it comes with just a straight one. This is for all over your body or large areas like your legs. I've been using this frequently and it's helped my acne a lot, and it's helped the cystic acne kind of flatten a little bit. I'm still struggling with it, but honestly, this product is nice just to have to do your own little spa day at home. But please, please, please look up safe ways on how to utilize this. If you're wondering what the high frequency is, it's neon and argon gas. So that gets pumped through the heads of these, and then it's sent through your skin in high frequency. And it is a frequency. So if you have a pacemaker or a lot of metal dental work, they suggest not using it. But like I said, please look up all the information before you use this. And maybe consult a doctor if you have a pacemaker or any kind of metal within your body, because this is a frequency and it will travel through your body. Okay, if you guys are looking for things that are not makeup related, here we are. Girl, I'm tired after all that. But okay, the show must go on. Let's get into it. So the first thing I want to recommend is for your body. Let me put you onto something. If you are not using the Tree Hut Sugar Scrub, what are you doing? This makes my skin so soft. I use this. I don't use it every day, but I do use it often. And I use it before I shave, which makes my skin so soft. They have a bunch of different scents to choose from. Usually I go for the coconut one. That's just my go-to. But this one is the Ocean Glow, and it smells so good. It smells like the ocean, I swear to God. Every girl needs this in their shower. Another thing for body care is the fur oil. I use this all the time and I still have this much left in it. You only need a little goes a long way, but this I put on after shaving and it makes my skin super smooth and prevents any razor bumps from forming. All of the fur products, I'll only speak to the oil because it's the only one I have used. You can use this on your lady parts and it shouldn't upset anything or make you break out, and it's supposed to be super sensitive to those areas. So highly recommend getting this if you shave a lot or just shave in general. Sometimes I even put this on my armpits and my legs, and it makes your skin so smooth. If your girl is into hair care, a hair mask that I use all the time and it lasts me a long time is It's a 10 hair mask. I use this hair mask all the time. Every time I wash my hair, I throw this in, I do the rest of my body, and then I rinse it out, and my hair is so soft and it's pretty healthy for the most part. I have not gotten a haircut in a year now. It's been a year since I got a haircut, and I think my hair looks pretty healthy and glowy and shiny still. So highly recommend that leave-in. It literally, I don't know what kind of magic is in here, but 12 out of 10 recommend the leave-in mask. Some other products that I don't have in person that I think your girl would absolutely love to have. Let's start with perfume. The Kayali perfume is one of the best perfumes on the market. Okay, it's by Huda Beauty. You can get it at Sephora or on the Huda Beauty website. I personally like the vanilla one. I like both the darker shade one and the lighter one. I'll have to find the exact names of those and put them here. But both of these Kayali perfumes, your girl will absolutely love if she likes sweeter scents. If she's not into the sweeter scents, they do have some other scents that you can explore. But these perfumes are affordable. In my opinion, you're going to spend some money on perfume regardless if you're going to get something that's actually worth purchasing. With perfume, you do want to spend more money because it's not going to last you throughout the day and you're just going to end up losing the scent in 5 minutes. Kayali perfume, girl, she's going to be there all day. All day. I got my most compliments when I was regularly wearing the Kayali perfume. You need them. Let's talk a little bit of skincare. So the Snail Mucin is worth it, girl. So my skin was so glowy with the Snail Mucin. You can get this at Ulta. I highly suggest the Snail Mucin all-in-one. It's like a moisturizer and a serum, kind of. I don't know. You have to use it to know like the texture. It's definitely a stickier texture, but you look like a glazed donut walking out of the bathroom, okay? I usually used it at night, and that's when I would let it all soak in. It was a little too slippery to wear underneath my makeup, in my opinion. Other people use it for both night and daytime, but I highly suggest it for nighttime. And the eye patches are, if you're feeling bougie and you like to wear eye patches, highly suggest those eye patches as well. One thing every girl could use is a gel manicure kit. A gel manicure kit does wonders if your girl is on a budget, trying to save money and trying to just do her nails really quick and go and not spend an hour and a half in the salon. A gel manicure kit comes with the light, all the gel stuff, and sometimes they come, depending on which one you get, comes with a starter color. I think if I were to open a kit, I would be extremely happy if I didn't already have the one I have, of course. So make sure she doesn't have one before you get her one, or upgrade the one that she has. Honestly, a gel manicure kit it's a really fun gift, and it can be fun for your girl to learn how to do it, or you can do it for her. I will say that the Stanley cups are a little overrated in my opinion. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I think they're way overpriced. I think it's crazy to spend $40 on a water tumbler. That's crazy. So a cheaper option I'm going to give you is the Simply Modern tumblers. I think they do just as good of a job, and they do last. So I have a couple of Simply Modern tumblers. They're all at work though. They are my work cups. They have cute little different ones too. Like I got one for Halloween that has bats all over it, but they have a bunch of different colors that you can choose from. The Simply Modern tumblers are slept on, okay? There's so many cute colors. They're affordable and you can mix and match everything, and they always come with a straw. So highly recommend that if the Stanleys are out of your budget. If your girl is anything like me and likes her house to smell superb every time you walk in, you want to get this girl candles and room spray, okay? Candles you can get at literally anywhere. Marshall's, Bath and Body Works, okay? You can get them at Target, wherever you want to get your candles from. I like going to Bath and Body Works because they usually have a lot of good deals on the 3-wick candles, which usually cost a fortune, but at Bath and Body Works, you can get such good deals on them. So highly suggest going there for your candles. They also have really good room spray. Okay, girl. I use the cinnamon room spray in my room, and then I use the vanilla room spray in my car, and it always just adds a perfect scent to the house. And then with the candle lit, it's just like, oh my God, you walk into an oven, because I love the sweet smelling stuff. I want my house to smell edible. Do you know what I mean? So candles and room spray, okay? She'll be happy, trust me. If you want to go more of the self-care way, or just a self-care day or package or whatever, you could get your girl some gift cards to go get her mani-pedi done, because I would love to get that this year, a mani-pedi, because I have not been to the nail salon in so long, and sometimes it's just nice to have someone else pamper you for the day. So you could even do a little package of a spa day. So you could start with like a massage or a facial or both, and then you can go get your nails done after, and then maybe your hair done. Anything to do with that, sign me up, baby. Okay? I personally, it depends on who you are. I don't mind getting gift cards to go do things that I normally wouldn't purchase for myself. I think that's really thoughtful actually, because if she's anything like me, I will not buy those things for myself because there's better things to spend my money on, like taking care of things or getting things to update the house or just make it more homey. So I will not spend money on myself really. So anything that's taking care of her. Another good idea, if she's more on the tech side, you could get her a refurbished Apple Watch or a new Apple Watch. That's actually something on my list this year. I don't need a new one. I don't care if it's new or not. The refurbished is completely fine to me. So if you want to get a new one, I think that's a good gift idea. And if you want to just save an extra dime or two, because I know that's an expensive purchase, you could do the refurbished option on the Apple website. I don't think there's anything wrong with buying something refurbished. It works fine, and you still have the warranty and coverage from Apple. So if something does go wrong with it, you're still covered, and they'll probably upgrade you to a new one or just give you a brand new refurbished one. So it's totally personal preference, but that's actually one on my list this year that I would love to open. The last thing I want to mention in today's video is something that I know I would also really enjoy. I would enjoy anything that I mentioned in this video, but the last thing I want to mention is getting her car detailed for her. If you're a teenager, you probably don't give a shit about this, but as an adult, a car detail is everything and more that I could ask for. My car collects a lot. Connie goes through a lot, okay? She needs some TLC. She really, really does. We basically live in the car, so a nice car detail, just a full deep clean in and out. Ooh, girl, it makes my heart happy. I love a good car detail, and I will not spend the money on it myself. So being gifted that would actually be really cool. I know it sounds kind of lame, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It's helping me out. Helping me out. You know what I asked my family for this year? I asked my family for gift cards to Ulta and to get groceries. So I'm officially an adult now. So there's that. I know I talk a lot in this video, and I'm a very quick talker, so I'm sorry if I rambled through some of that, but that's just my inner New Yorker trying to come out, girl. She's still in there. She's still in there. You can take the girl out of New York. You can't take the New York out of the girl, okay? I tried. She's still in there. She's still in there. I hope this gave you some ideas for this upcoming holiday season of what to get your girl in your life. That's going to do it for today's video. Let me know down below in the comments if you want one for gifts for him. I can also do a video of that. That's going to conclude all of the gifts today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like. I would truly appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. I'll be doing December holiday season all month long, baby. That's it for me today, guys. I will see you in the next one.